One of the main principles or basis of most indigenous cultures is that need for the individual to understand why they are here and to get to know themselves. First as individuals, but understanding that we are individuals that are interconnected and interdependent. So individuals within the whole of the collective, how to interact and be of service to the great sea of existence. How will I contribute with the virtues and gifts that life gave me to make life, to make my culture, my community, nature, the different spiritual communities that live on Mother Earth, to be more in harmony, or at least so I don't step on things and create disharmony. That is specifically particular with Mayan vision. Mayans, well, the whole of pre-Hispanic cultures, but particularly Mayans because of a particular trait or particular calendar they created to measure great distances in time and space. They were able to calculate the age of the universe, or when the universe was created, when Earth was created, when life began on Earth, when civilizations came and when civilizations were going to leave, and so on and so forth. And so profound was their understanding, their need first to understand the universe and the cycles and the whys we are here, and how can we weave ourselves in the tapestry of existence in a beautiful, colorful way in order to enjoy our existence more. So they were able to calculate all these things, and it was in this need to find this understanding of time and space, and again our place as humans here and as individuals, that this great amazing calendar was built. And not only the calendar, but everything that happens in human existence, in at least in Mayan culture and many other indigenous communities, cultures, has to do with that, to help the individual to lead existences of better balance and more fulfillment. But again, with this understanding that I am part of a big community. I was mentioning the Mayan calendar, or the long count. The long count was able to calculate the age of the universe by quadrillions of years, And you can find this in different steles. But this understanding of the heavens and how cycles move in the different supergalaxies and different planets and whatnot, and how that relates to societies and how that relates to each individual. That is amazing. Now, in this understanding of time and space is an understanding of me, because the better I can understand me, the better I can understand my purpose, why I'm here, the better I can function in life, the better I can create and weave a life of meaning. So this is part of what we're doing here in this beautiful retreat called Curasana Sojourn. And we're here now in Monte Alban. We're having a very special private tour, sunset tour, by the way, of this beautiful place with Dr. Julio over there, or Tio Julio, as Adriana calls him. Adriana, she's one of the co-creators of this, along with Abigail McClam. And that's one of the things that we are exploring through this retreat. And a lot of the work that I do with the weave of healers that I work with Nana Evi, with Nana Maria Eugenia or Tsunuja, with Tata Julio, is to create these spaces where we and anyone can understand why, with much more clarity, how to weave a life with a greater meaning. What are my gifts, my abilities, and how to weave them. How to weave them in order for me to have a more fulfilling existence. And in this case, particularly this retreat, we focus a lot on the human body and those things that block or that have blocked our relationship with ourselves and with our body and with the reproductive area. Because in many, many cultures, but particularly indigenous medicine, the reproductive area is super, super important because that's where our fountain of life springs from. And our fountain of life is not just related to having intercourse or feeling attraction towards somebody else, but it's a source of creation. It's a source of creation. The sacred feminine and masculine, you could call it as well, a reproductive energy. It's a source of creation, not only for creating babies, but also for creating projects or giving life to things, to projects, to businesses, to this creating a life with a deep meaning, a deep meaning. And unfortunately in our culture, too many things fall on the body and the reproductive area that block this ability sometimes for us to engage with life fully and to create from this sense of a deep meaning. And I say all this just to share what we're doing here, but also to share that we are creating also a program, a 6-month program that will open up a path in order to go very deep into understanding all those things, understanding my gifts, my virtues, and the shadows that block them, and how to work around them, and how to create this beautiful structure, this beautiful map, in order to begin a new phase in our lives, to weave something more meaningful for us, especially for those individuals, professionals that, oh, look at that beautiful bird. Okay, I don't know if you were able to see it, but those professionals that high achieving professionals that, or very accomplished professionals that feel that, okay, I've ticked all these boxes and I've done all these beautiful, amazing things, yet I still have this sense of void. And I'd like to explore more things because I know there's more depth to life. And well, if any of this resonates with you, we're opening up space so you can be on a list. If you would like more information, we can send more information. But you can be on a waiting list. There are people that are already joining the program, but we'd still like to open the space for more people to come. All this through Mayan methodologies. This is very structured and very, very structured, and it's like thousands and thousands of years of indigenous cultures, especially Mayan cultures, through the calendar, through different dynamics, through different types of ceremonies and entering sacred spaces in order to recognize ourselves, to again know or have a deeper understanding and feel of my gifts, of my shadows, and what things are blocking me, especially things that fall in my body. Mm-hmm. Well, all blocks are in the body, so how to release them in a way that's safe and that will allow me to understand myself much better, to recognize me and to recognize me as this weaver of my thread of destiny. So if any of this resonates with you, please just drop us a message and we'll share more information with you.